We watched a whole bunch of it to try and learn how to get better in preparation for the third and final regular season matchup between the Ticats and the Argonauts. Away we go. Here on week number 18, as it is returned by Isaiah Wooden. Out to the 40-yard line. A flag is down on the opening kickoff return, as well as out comes Bo Levi Mitchell. And the Heat in Toronto. Mitchell looks left immediately over the top. DeAndre Smith catches it down the sideline, all the way inside the 30, and gets pushed out of bounds at the end of the play. Was 16 of 17 in the month. Let's see how he does here in October. 29 yards away and splits the uprights. Davros having none of it. It leaves 2nd and 10. As now Arbuckle works the pocket, chased down from behind, knocked down as well. The football's on the ground. Philip Osai was the one who got there. And did Julian Hauser get on top of the football? Hamilton gets extraordinary field position immediately. Jared Daggy warming up on the sidelines. As our Matthew Cinetti stares down the Argonauts bench. Meanwhile, Bo Levi Mitchell goes to work. Kenny Lawler backwards flipping. They'll talk it over, and they'll spot the football. Another big completion called on the field to Kenny Lawler.
And this tripping the intended receiver.
Mitchell, quick ball fake to the outside, and he'll walk in. Kenny Lawler continues to victimize the Argos defense. Continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in this offense. Down the stretch, headed towards the Grey Cup playoffs as Bo Levi Mitchell escapes, checks it down underneath, and Greg Bell wrapped up immediately. Great play that time in the open field by Benji Franklin, who's great ball skills so far this season as Mitchell looks right, comes back left, running free, Brendan O'Leary Orange. It's an absolute moonshot, and all the way is Brendan O'Leary Orange. Bo Levi Mitchell, never in doubt. 87 yards for the major.
Lines up on the outside, far right of your screen. He's just going down the rail on this one. It's like the entire defense kind of froze with their eyes on what was happening underneath, and resulting shuffle causes them to simplify a little bit on D.
Oskee continues to hold down the boundary corner spot in place of Peters, injured on this drive. Is now Daggy with pressure on. Julian Hauser gets the sack, flags down as well.
3 edge rusher look, essentially.
The true rush package in for Brett Monson's defense, which is showing a variety of looks we haven't seen that much of given the current circumstances. As Jared Daggy goes in 2nd and 6 with some pressure on. He lays it up and it's picked off. Moxie's got it as he rolls his way across the 25-yard line, and again, outstanding field position for the Ticats.
Jonathan Moxie moves over to that boundary corner position, and right away picks up for Jamal Peters, team leader in interceptions. Moxie's got himself one from that spot.
Go ahead, call it, Doug.
That's very well blocked. Got a little kick out. He stayed right in there. Nice patience. Very nice patience running the ball here, letting the blocks happen.
Well, this Tiger-Cat run game that's been so good over the course of the last 4 outings gets it done here. A quiet start to them as they've been airing it out again.
Adept at the trade. Is a nice double move this time, and Daggy with an easy completion next to the route running of Mackay Pope. They needed some life, and that time Ryan did what he dialed it up. Fisher looking to the sky, hoping he could find the Wilson, but not there, as now they'll just flip it to the outside, and the rare Argonauts running game all of a sudden appears. Spencer Brown, the scoreboard against the QEW rival Hamilton Tiger-Cats. Instead, it's Liram Hairola who punches this one through. Less catches, but lots of yardage for Coxie, and Jake Herslow has stepped into that role. Nearly had a touchdown the last drive, as now Jared Daggy gets pulled down. The pass rush of the Hamilton Tiger-Cats all over him once again as Ramirez in there against Winnipeg. The last time they bounced back from a loss that day back in 2004. It's been a while for the Tiger-Cats, but this will certainly help. And what a hole opened up by the left side of that offensive line. Been a struggle at times for the Toronto defense, but never in the middle, never a linebacker with Cameron Judge and Whit McManus working together. But Mitchell all day, now he gets folded up and brought down. And finally, after Bo held on to it forever, Looking into traffic, up for grabs, tossed up in the air and intercepted. Deggy gets picked off as Stavros Katsantonis is the beneficiary. It's an open competition. Stay tuned. As Bell once again drives the legs and once more inside the 25-yard line. 155 rushing yards per game over the last 4 contests for Hamilton. This time they'll go aerial. It's Tavares McFadden against Brendan O'Leary Orange. And O'Leary Orange found a way. His second major of the ball game. Quick strike here to O'Leary Orange.
And here you'll see O'Leary Orange going to work. McFadden with him all the way.
For Toronto's special teams, unless Liram Hajrullahu can pound it through the uprights, and he does. Hajrullahu, right? It's a very vanilla look at this point for Jared Deggy. Well, he's at the control of the offense, and Hamilton's linebackers and defensive backs jumping down. Too much fun. As Bo Levi Mitchell throws this one directly to Tavares McFadden, and McFadden tackled inside the 45-yard line. But Bo Levi Mitchell just didn't see the second man in coverage and put it in the worst spot possible. It's having flashbacks to the days where you could challenge contact down the field. Jared Deggy rolls to his right. Open receiver. Dave Unger next to the end zone. Puts a shoulder down and gets the major for Toronto. Fire the cannons here once again for Dave Unger.
Dave Unger, that's the illegal contact call. And insult to injury. There may be some of that don't take your foot off the gas mentality here.
And now the snap rolls away from Bo Levi Mitchell, and it'll be second and forever. Greg Bell, 6 carries, 62 yards. I mean, the per touch clip. Deggy on 2nd and 5. Loads it up, thought about throwing and ran out of time. Takes a seat thanks to Casey Sales,
who has grown.
Folks who are watching on from the sidelines. Here is a tackle for loss. Philip Osai. Tremendous effort flying off the edge and throwing Spencer Brown backwards as well. Using them in different and interesting ways. Is down once again. And did the ball pop out? Oh, we got the big man. And he'll lateral it to Castro back to Herslow. And Katsantonis somehow is there at the end of the play once again. Wasn't Castro getting on as Hajrullahu once again with the big leg from distance, 52 yards away. Going into award season here. Already in October, hard to believe, week 18 of the CFL season. Bo decides to punt. Kenny Lawler in the end zone! Touchdown, Tiger Cats! Bo to 89. 13th touchdown of the season for Kenny Lawler, and 7 of them have come against Toronto.
Where Lawler comes free is right about there, as Bo Levi Mitchell has that pump fake.
18.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. So Jared Deggy tries to answer back, but pressure is on and wrapped up, thrown down at the bottom of the pile. Is that Osai? No, it's Ramirez that got around the edge
to get this guy in black and gold.
2nd and 16. Deggy throws it up down the middle of the field, and Katsantonis steals it away once again. They'll go for a run, get a couple of blocks, and he's wrapped up just outside the 20-yard line, but you knew right away down the middle of the field. Mitchell with pressure coming, steps away from it, and then time runs out. The Toronto defense gets home on Bo. Brandon Dozier from 33 yards away for number 33. And never in doubt, Hamilton extends their advantage. Plenty of energy in the city. And Hamilton taking advantage right now as Jared Deggy trying to find some and almost had the ball pop out from behind. Julian Hauser carving the edge as always. But Hamilton 24 points off turnovers. Leading the CFL in turnover margin as well coming in. Where the Tiger Cats is a 45-yard punt, and the ball pops out. Speaking of turnovers, and did Toronto just get the football back? They did. Ripped it out at the end of the play. Deggy Looking for the cross route underneath Kevin Mittal. Old reliable. Stays on his feet, breaks to a tackle. Touchdown Argonauts. And boots it into the stands at BMO.
Visibility after the catch is one of the things that has always...
First 2 turnovers and then taking advantage of those turnovers, which makes Hamilton an extremely dangerous team in the playoffs. And they put together all 3 phases and the pass rush is home again. Unblockable, Julian Hauser. They have been getting after this front for the Argonauts. Daggy feeling the pressure, no, runs backwards into his own end zone. And it's the 7th sack of the game, make it a safety as well. Inside the 3-minute warning. 4th quarter, week 18 between these 2 teams, and Julian Hauser won't go away. He got another one from his own 45. Unable to step into it, Stavros Katsantonis with the triple of takeaways. Thought about lateraling it, and Katsantonis will keep that one, put the tape on the ball, sign it. Back on track after a struggle last Friday against the Toronto Argonauts. Surprising considering the way that things went just a few weeks before. Flags come up. And then Daggy goes down. And the story of the afternoon, the dominant defense for the Hamilton Ticats from start to finish. A much sweeter conclusion to week 18 than there was in week 17, and an extremely frustrating day for the Toronto Argonauts.